morning, grade 8 skillful learners. Welcome to Valenzuela Live TLEA. This is another exciting day of our new lesson in mechanical drafting. I am Ma'am Norilyn, your TLE live stream teacher for today. How are you at this moment? I hope you are all doing great and are eager to learn new lesson as always. Before we start, make sure that you have your self-learning module, ball pen, and notebook with you. Are you all set? Great! Let's get started. We are now on the 5th week of quarter 4 and our lesson based on the most essential learning competencies by DepEd is about alphabet of lines. Our learning competency expects us to interpret working plans and sketches. With learning outcome, identify assembly and detailed drawing. And its sub-skill, under 1.2, assembly and detailed drawing are interpreted according to drawing standards. With learning objectives, at the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to: number 1, identify the alphabet of lines and basic line sketching. Number 2, illustrate the different alphabet of lines using freehand sketching. Number 3, appreciate the importance of using alphabet of lines in mechanical drawing. Are you class ready to begin? Great! So am I. Before we start, let me test first if you can still remember the lesson that we discussed last week. Can you still remember what was it? Great! What a positive response. Last week, we discussed about conversion of units of measurement from English to metric system and vice versa. Very good, class. You are really doing a great job. For now, let me assess if you can still remember some of the important words you had in your previous lesson. Let's have a short review entitled, Do You Remember Me? With the directions, arrange the jumbled letters to form a word based on its description or definition. Write your answer in the comment box and in your activity notebook. You have 5 seconds to comment your answer below. Are you ready? Great! Let's start. Let me read the statement for you. Number 1. It is the process of changing a unit to its equivalent unit of measure. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is conversion. Good job, class. Number 2. It is a shorthand way to write fractions and mixed numbers. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is decimal. Very good. Let's have number 3. It is a preliminary sketch or outline of an object. What should be the answer? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is drafting. Well done. How about number 4? It is a numerical quantity that is not a whole number. What will be the answer? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is fraction. Very good. Number 5. It is the International Decimal System of Weights and Measure. What will be the answer? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is metric measurements. Amazing! Who got 3 and above? Good job, class. It means that you are ready to move to the next lesson. For those who got 2 and below, cheer up. You need to be more focused and give more time to your studies. I know you can do it. Today, our lesson is all about alphabet of lines. Are you, class, ready to begin? Great, so am I. Before anything else, let me assess first how much you already know about our lesson. This activity is entitled Getting to Know You. With directions, identify each statement carefully and write the letter of the correct answer. You have 5 seconds to answer each number by commenting it below. Allow me to read each number for you. Number 1. It is a line drawn straight upward or downward parallel to the y-axis. A. Curved line. B. Horizontal line. C. Inclined line. D. Vertical line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D, vertical line. Nice answer. Number 2. It is an oblique strokes diagonally drawn downward or upwards. A. Curved line. B. Horizontal line. C. Inclined line. D. Vertical line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C, inclined line. Good job, class. Number 3. It is a thin line that shows the surface that has been cut. A. Center line. B. Hidden line. C. Section line. D. Short break line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is C, section line. Good job. Number 4. It is a straight line drawn from left to right, which is parallel to x-axis. A. Curved line. B. Horizontal line. C. Inclined line. D. Vertical line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, horizontal line. What about number 5? It is a thick line that represents the visible edges or outline of the object. A. Center line. B. Hidden line. C. Section line. D. Visible line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D, visible line. Very good. Number 6. It is a curved stroke drawn downward for either right-handed or left-handed. A. Curved line. B. Horizontal line. C. Inclined line. D. Vertical line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A, curved line. Excellent. Number 7. It is a thick line drawn in freehand to show details that a part has been cut off. A. Center line. B. Hidden line. C. Section line. D. Short break line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D, short break line. Good job, class. Number 8. It is a short inclined thin line with an arrowhead at the end and short horizontal line on the other end. A. Center line. B. Hidden line. C. Leader line. D. Visible line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C, leader line. Amazing. Number 9. This line has 2 long dashes and a short dash drawn alternately with a gap of at least 2 mm in between. A. Center line. B. Hidden line. C. Section line. D. Visible line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A, center line. Very good. What about number 10? This is a thin line with an arrowhead at one end and it is used to indicate the measurement of the object. A. Center line. B. Dimension line. C. Hidden line. D. Short break line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, dimension line. Good job, class. Very good. You are really great learners. It means that you already have prior knowledge for what I am about to discuss. Later, as we go on in our discussion, you will discover why your answer is correct and not. Have you ever wondered how this drawing turns into a building? Yes, it's because of what we call the alphabet of lines that the architects and engineers use to express the features of the design clearly and accurately. Engineers, architects are able to communicate through the use of the special lines and symbols to make understand the drawing. A drawing is made up of different lines. Each line represents something: a surface, a hidden surface, a center of a hole, or a line with dimension on it. In order to make the drawing easier to read and understand, each kind of line is drawn with a different line weight. In learning to read a drawing, it is important to learn first the alphabet of lines and its meaning. Before we go further, let us first define the technical terms that you may encounter as we go along with our lesson. Artist drawing. It is generally called freehand drawing. It is made without the use of instruments or straight edge. Freehand drawing is synonymous to sketching. A sketch is a rough drawing or painting in which an artist notes down his or her preliminary ideas. Alphabet of lines is a list of line symbols used in mechanical drawing to communicate specific shapes, sizes, or surfaces. Can you give examples of the different kinds of lines? Key in your answer in the comment box below. Okay, we have the different kinds of line symbols in alphabet of lines, such as the center line. It is a thin line consisting of 2 long dashes and a short dash drawn alternately with a gap of at least 2 millimeters. Center lines are used to indicate lines of symmetry and commonly used to indicate the axes and holes in cylinders. They are important for interpreting cylindrical shapes, and they are also used to indicate circle of centers and path of motions. Cutting plane line. This is a thick or heavy line. It is used to indicate an imaginary cut through an object along the line. The position of the observer is shown by the direction arrows. Cutting plane line is interpreted in slicing the part into two. The exposed surface is then shown in the section view. Cutting plane line is used to better see the interior details of the object. Dimension line. It is a thin line with an arrowhead at one end, and it is used to indicate the measurements of the object. Dimension line have space at the middle where the size dimension is located. Arrowhead shows where the line of measurement begins and ends. On the given example, in between the extension lines, you can find the dimension lines. Dimension lines show the width, length, height of the object. Extension line. This is a thin line that extends from the object in order to show dimension limits. In between the extension lines, you can see the dimension lines, where extension lines show the starting and stopping points of a dimension. Hidden line. It is a medium thick line composed of short dashes about 2 to 3 millimeters long with a space between dashes about 1 to 2 millimeters wide. Hidden line is used to show the outline of the hidden features of the part that cannot be seen in a particular view. It is used to make the feature clear but can be omitted once it causes clutter a drawing. Long break line. It is a medium thick line consisting of broken and straight lines drawn alternately. This is also known as the limiting line. Long break line is used if the distance to traverse is long. The line is used for limiting the length, to shorten the elongated or very long object so that it can be shown without changing the size of its view. Phantom line. This line shows positions of part of an object that moves, drawn by 2 short dashes and 1 long dash. Phantom lines are used to indicate imaginary parts of the object that is moving. Section line. This is a thin line to show the surface that has been cut. It is spaced evenly at 45 degrees with a horizontal to make shaded effect. Section lines are grouped in parallel lines patterns. If an object is cut by a cutting plane, section lines are used to indicate the exposed surfaces of the object in a sectional view. Short break line. It is a thick line drawn in freehand to show details that a part has been cut off or broken up. These lines are used if the distance to traverse is short. Visible line. This thick line represents the visible edges of outline of the object. Those are the line that we see in a particular view. And then the last one, we have leader line. It is a short inclined thin line with an arrowhead at the end and short horizontal line on the other end. It is also used for indicating the measurement or a note that is too large to be placed beside the feature itself. Let's have a recap on the line symbols in the alphabet of lines. They are center line, cutting plane line, dimension and extension line, hidden line, leader line, long break line, phantom line, section line, short break line, and visible line. Now, we have what we call the basic line sketching. One advantage of freehand sketching is that it needs only patience and continuous correct practice. How to sketch the basic lines for horizontal, vertical, inclined, and curved lines. Number 1, horizontal lines. Strokes are drawn from left to right for the right-handed and right to left for the left-handed individuals. Number 2, vertical lines. Strokes are drawn downward. Number 3, inclined lines. Inclined strokes are drawn downward. Number 4, curved lines. Curved strokes are drawn downward for either right-handed or left-handed individual. Let's have a recap on the basic line sketching. We have the number 1, horizontal lines. Number 2, vertical lines. Number 3, inclined lines. Number 4, curved lines. For you to remember some important keys that we discussed today, let's have this short activity. The title of this activity is Fact or Bluff. With directions, write fact if the statement is correct, and bluff if it is not correct. You have 5 seconds to answer each number by commenting your answer below. Are you ready? Great, let's start. Number 1. A drawing is made up of different lines. Is it a fact or bluff? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is fact. Good job, class. Number 2. Alphabet of lines is a list of line symbols used in mechanical drawing to communicate specific shapes, sizes, or surface. Is it a fact or bluff? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is fact. Amazing! Number 3. Freehand sketching is such a drawing which is drawn with measuring instruments. Is it a fact or bluff? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is bluff. Excellent. Number 4. Line sketching is one advantage of freehand sketching that needs only practice and continuous correct practice. Is it a fact or bluff? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is fact. Great. Number 5. Pencil and eraser are not important in freehand sketching. Is it a fact or bluff? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is bluff. Excellent. In the next activity, let's call this as me. With directions, identify the correct drawing or symbol of the following alphabet of lines. Choose the correct answer in the given choices. You have 5 seconds to answer each number. Let's begin. Number 1, hidden line. Is it A, B, C, or D? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A. Great. Number 2, long break line. Is it A, B, C, or D? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C. Very good. Number 3, dimension and extension lines. Is it A, B, C, or D? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D. Excellent. Number 4, center line. Is it A, B, C, or D? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B. Very good, class. Number 5, leader line. Is it A, B, C, or D? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B. Excellent. How was your score? Amazing. You are really great learners. Who got 8 and above? Well done, class. And for those who got 7 and below, cheer up because I provide another activity for you to cope with. And if you have any question with regards to the lesson I discussed today, don't hesitate to ask assistance from your teacher on your follow-up discussion tomorrow. So for now, let's have some more activities titled Know My Point. With directions, identify the line types that is being pointed to on the given drawing. Choose the correct answer in the given choices. You have 5 seconds to answer each number. Let's begin. Number 1. A, hidden line, B, visible line, C, dimension line, D, short break line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, visible line. Number 2. A, leader line, B, visible line, C, cutting plane line, D, center line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C, cutting plane line. Very good. Number 3. A, hidden line, B, visible line, C, dimension line, D, center line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A, hidden line. Good job, class. Number 4. A, phantom line. B, visible line. C, dimension line. D, center line. Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A, phantom line. Excellent. Number 5. A, section line. B, visible line. C, dimension line. D, center line. What is the correct answer? Your timer starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A. Very good, class. Who got 5 and above? Great. Job well done. For those who get 4 and below, cheer up and don't give up. You can ask assistance from your parents, your friends, or your subject teacher to assist you. Congratulations, everyone, for a job well done. For your assignment, read and interpret the drawing. Name and sketch the type of line or symbol that is being pointed to in letters A to N. Write your answer in your notebook. Submit your answer to your subject teacher. That's all for today, class. Always remember, whatever is the situation, education must go on. Thank you for listening and participating. Once again, this is Ma'am Norilyn Villorente. God bless us all and keep safe always. Goodbye, class.